it's me, Klarissica, here on Klarissica Says, with Klarissica Says it all, and that is how she feels. Alrighty, you guys, so just because I have not made a direct video on my YouTube channel about the Stevens hoax, for me personally, I definitely will make one now. So I made a lot of videos on my Instagram, at Klarissica. I am going to make a direct Instagram just for my videos like such, and it'll be called at Klarissica Says, due to my name. Now, with that being said, definitely there's a bunch of things that are not making sense in the situation that happened. When I first, heard about the situation and the scenario of Steve Stevens killing Robert Godwin, I was very confused. I was upset. I was kind of sad as well, because it's like an old guy and this man is now randomly, going and killing, just random people. Because when I first heard the scenario, they're like, okay, he killed 13 people. And then the truth came out and said, oh, it wasn't 13 people or close to him killing 14. It's now just one person, which is Robert Godwin. Now, and I apologize. I keep saying Goodwins. I need to say Godwin because it's Godwin. Okay, so with that being said, so the guy, Steve, he goes and he makes these live videos on Facebook of him shooting this guy. And if you ever did a media class or something of that nature, you can watch the video. You can see there's a lot of things that happen in the video that doesn't make sense. Not just what you see, but just the actual video itself, like the screens, the different scenarios. Like, for instance, if you shoot someone, and I watch Chicago videos, and this is Chirac, whatever you want to call it. Yes, I do, because it's good to know your environment. Plus, my mom is from Chicago, so I just keep up with what goes on in Chicago, because I have family up there. So they do live videos, and I have yet to see a live video of someone shooting someone where someone turns around, does a 360 circle, and then not even as if they turned around the 360 circle and ran away. No, they turn around the 360 circle and literally is calm and walking back up to the person, like a person. I never seen it before. Because first off, when you shoot someone, you don't know if they're dead or not. You don't know if you really got them. Even though you think you shot them in the head, people can still, get back up and survive. You never know. I'm not going to sit there and shoot someone, turn around in a circle and run back or walk back and see if he's alive. No, unless I know he's dead. And in the video, what it showed was Steve Stevens turning around in a 360 after he shot the guy, and then basically going back. Not even he didn't even walk away. He literally just did a pirouette, like a little, if you did ballet, just a whoop, and turned back around. So it makes no sense to me. First off, it just didn't look right. Then you have this blood that's everywhere, which is okay. I mean, you get shot, so there's going to be blood, but the blood is just so red, bright red, and it just doesn't look legit to me. I'm not saying that the guy didn't actually get shot, because that's the point, for him to get shot, but doesn't mean that he's actually dead. You understand? So I'm not saying that he didn't get shot. I'm saying that he shot him. Yeah, you guys and everybody that says he got shot. But I don't think he's dead. I don't think it was a real shooting. I don't think that that's real blood. I think it's a squib. If you guys ever did props or movies, they have squib, real life, squibs where you can see it look as if it's blood. And so there will be blood everywhere if someone got shot, especially with a squib. And if you listen to the video specifically, you can hear, before you hear him shooting, it goes boom, and then you hear another distant boom, like noise, as if someone threw something or something popped or something like that. And that's happening as he's turning around. Now, with that being said, Steve Stevens says a lot of things that are subliminal messages that are in there. For instance, the tag is 3636360 or something like that. And it's a temporary tag. He's a Zeta. Not to say he's a real Zeta, but he has pictures of him doing the little, Zeta thing. He's a Zeta. And with that being said, if everyone knows of fraternities or sororities, that goes into Greek, which goes back to Illuminati, which goes back to Masonry, which goes back to degrees, which Jay-Z does talk about it, how he's on the 3rd degree, the highest tier you can get to, things of that nature. And it goes back and touch certain topics that are Illuminati, things of that nature. He also, at the very end of the video, if you watch the same one that he shot the guy, As he's walking away, before he gets back into his car, he does the symbol, the 3-6 symbol, which basically goes back to his, first of all, his tag number, which is 3-6, just saying. Then he throws up the symbol as well. So it's just so many things that are in the video. And then if you see the parents of, the wife of Robert Godwin, the ex-wife, she says all these things, and you gotta look at her mannerisms. It's not, sometimes I know we guys listen with our ears, but look at how people speak. The first interaction you have is non-verbal. The way you feel, the way that someone makes you, the way someone approaches you is the first impression that you have of someone. And you can just look at her mannerisms, and it's just as though she doesn't truly care. And it's like she is the one that, is basically holding together the whole situation. If you look at it, like she's even whispering to his daughter, who looks as though she's young, but yet he's 74. It makes no sense to me, but I'm not going to even touch that topic. And just for the reason of it being Easter, they have this Easter Joyland hoax was going on. Of course, the name of the person that got shot is God Win, of course, because God always wins. On Easter, which is back to religion, which goes back to Illuminati, things of the nature that they do. And also, just to point this out as well, I think it was on MSN, I believe, but the video that they have, you can go on YouTube, was it Rolling Stones? I think maybe Rolling Stones, but there's a video posted of the actual family for for Steve Stevens, his mom, before this whole scenario happened, because not before the whole scenario happened, before they actually went on a manhunt. Now they did the video, blah blah blah, and he's on a manhunt. Before they actually went to her home, of course they can't find her, so a couple of days, basically I think on Easter, they had that video, not a couple of days after, which would be like Monday, whatever, when he got caught. But the point is, he did the whole shooting, and then his mom is like, oh yeah, so Steve is just missing. And she trips up on live television. You have to watch the news anchor. You have to watch his face. You have to look at these people. Don't just listen. Don't just listen. You have to actively listen when you look at these things, because they think we're dumb. And some of us are dumb, because when I do these videos, people say, well, you're dumb because you are making no sense. But I'm not the one that's dumb, because I'm trying to make common sense of something that is common sense. And it's just, people are so closed-minded. You can't be closed-minded to things that are reality. So with that being said, Steve's mom was like, oh yeah, he's missing. One, if he's dead, how is he missing? I don't understand. Two, okay, he and during the something like during a vacation. Oh wait, investigation. This lady really was like, vacation? No, investigation. I'm telling you, this man has got paid. Excuse me, you guys. He has gotten paid. And for all we know, these two men could have been friends. For all we know, they could have been homeless men on the side of the road. Because first of all, the name that the guy, Steve Stevens, the boss, his manager or supervisor that he works for, his boss is called Jim Jones. If you guys know who and what Jim Jones was, Jim Jones is a Jim Jones massacre. Jim Jones basically was a religious, which is, go back to Easter, a religious pastor that basically tricked a whole bunch of people to going to Guyana. And they went over there, thought they were having this new world, and they lived for a little while, but he was kind of crazy. You have to look into him. He did a lot of crazy things. There's a lot of secrets that went into the whole scenario of Jim Jones, and it was a massacre. He ended up killing the population of, some people actually did survive, not a lot, but a couple of people did survive. They were able to make it off of the island or whatever the location they were in, or via plane. But he made the entire population of people that were living there, because they wanted to leave America and get away from this, messed up society where people are living and how we're living, things of that nature. Not everything, but just different, just have a different lifestyle that is not like, out there with negativity and drugs and all this other stuff. However, they did have those things on their little island though. But, this is like, the point was to get away from the whole world and the concept of being American and just following, this persona of being full godly people, eating from the earth, following the religious, acts, following the religious holidays, things of that nature, but just being seriously, of the world, and not of the world, but of the world, like eating certain foods, making their own. So basically they build their own houses from ground up. They make their own irrigation, they process their own food, they had their own, entertainment, things of that nature. Was a church, and of course he was a pastor who then led all of them to basically kill themselves drinking this Kool-Aid, which was cyanide. They put cyanide in it, and if you didn't were able to go ahead and drink it, they would shoot you. Like the little kids, they killed with an injection needle of the cyanide. And then if you did not want to take it, then if you try to run from it, the guards that are surrounding the place that were there as well will shoot you, and so either way you had to die. Now again, there are a couple people that did survive, and you can see their stories, but it's amazing to truly understand what happened. So the point is, Jim Jones was a pastor who followed the Christian religion, who then killed everybody, which is basically a satire as to what's going on in the Easter Joyland hoax for Steve Stevens. So there's a lot of symbolism that is in there. Plus, go back to Zetas, he's a fraternity, which is go back to Illuminati, which go back to the government, because government is Illuminati. So it's just, everything is correlated into what it is. It's just what it is. And I truly, don't think that guy Robert Godwin is fully dead. Yes, he's dead to us because he got shot, and that was the point. So yeah, he died, but he's not dead. I promise you, he's somewhere on an island enjoying the money they're giving him, especially with that GoFundMes. All those GoFundMes, baby. Before I get in this video, they had all these GoFundMe pages starting before they found where he was. Before they found where Steve Stevens was. And accordingly, he was found in Pennsylvania, Erie, Pennsylvania, on the run, and he was found dead. But yet we have no pictures of him being found dead. So again, he got money. He's living his life too as well, and everybody that's involved got paid. But the point is this: so you have all these GoFundMe pages started up. Now, if your family member got shot, and this man is live, and they have over 400 people that were basically giving tips and things of that nature, and no one was doing anything, you would be suing. You wouldn't be sitting there racking up money. They were just sitting there racking up money. No one said anything about lawsuit, any of that nature. And just to say, back to the 400, just to come back to the 400 views, 400 location and hints that people were giving them. Basically, hey babe, they had 400 tips that they were giving to people, and with that being said, no one knew where he was, but yet he was found by a McDonald's that he got a 6-piece nugget. Now that man is huge. He got a 6-piece nugget. He didn't get a 6-piece nugget. Now with that being said, he ordered a 6-piece chicken nugget, right? Now, the thing about it is, you guys aren't watching how every single news channel has a different story. You see this on MSNBC, you see other things on MSN, and now on ABC, I just seen that now he ordered a 20-piece nugget, because why? They thought about it, and they're like, well, damn, that's a big guy. He can't freaking just order a 6-piece nugget. People don't believe that. Let's go ahead and change it to 20-piece. And now he went ahead and changed it to 20-piece. So on ABC, it shows that he ordered a 20-piece, but yet yesterday or Tuesday when this first came out, it was a 6-piece nugget, and they had a receipt of that. Not just that, it was the owner that was there at that point in time when I don't ever see a McDonald's owner, ever. I've never seen a McDonald's owner. My sister works for McDonald's. I'll just put her out there. And she has never seen her owner of her McDonald's, but yet, this day, it's a McDonald's owner in a suit and tie, because yeah, you're going to be in a suit and tie working at McDonald's, just sitting there, not this, casual business, but literally a suit and tie outfit, ready for this. You guys got to think about this stuff. But yeah, he had a 20-piece now on ABC, but I'm telling you, you can go online and you can see the original podcast of those, news anchors basically telling the story, and it was a 6-piece nugget. For why? Because it's a number. Remember, he threw it up, and now they're trying to switch things up because people are catching on and saying, oh, what makes that makes no sense, because he's huge and he needs more than just a 6-piece nugget to be full, especially if he's on the run. He's not gonna eat just a 6-piece freaking nugget. He's gonna get food. Oh, not just that, they said he ordered a 6-piece nugget and he said keep the change. Now anybody knows a 20-piece nugget at McDonald's is like $5. You had to spend about like $2 or some change, close to $3. So $2 more would be a 20-piece nugget, and now all of a sudden ABC is saying now, today, it was a 20-piece nugget when it was a 6 nugget. When no, people are catching on. People know that doesn't make any sense. So I'm just the one saying it. It is a hoax. Y'all can come in what y'all want. It is a hoax. I don't care. It is a hoax. Because too many things are not adding up. And it's just the truth. I'm not crazy. I'm not insensitive. Because if anyone who knows me, and you guys know from all my other videos, I'm full of love and purity. And I want the best for the world. I want to put out as much energy as I can as positive that can go ahead and, produce good things that the universe can, benefit from. But I'm not going to condone and tell people a lie and make people believe something that's not true. And you guys, Robert Godwin and Steve Stevens, are okay. They are getting money. They're out there somewhere. They're probably together. They're probably best friends. Y'all don't know what's really going on. They do this kind of stuff to us to go ahead and distract us. There's a war that's going to happen. I don't know when, but I know they did drop a non-nuclear bomb. So it's bound to happen. They're distracting us from what's the reality. And Trump is doing a lot of stuff that we're not paying attention to. So even that, it don't have to be the war. He's doing a lot of stuff that we're not listening to, but yet we're paying attention to this kind of stupid stuff. And this is all because of Easter, which is a religious ceremony kind of a thing that nobody probably did just to do as a sacrifice or something of that nature. I don't know, but I don't think it's truly dead, and I think it's all a hoax, because you can see every detail that we're basically saying. You can debunk, and you can start to see that they're making things up and they're changing all the scenarios that they have in the stories. So that being said, this is Klarissica once again here. Klarissica Said, and this is the Klarissica commentary on the Easter Joyland hoax massacre, whatever you want to call Joyland massacre hoax. And I think they're all getting paid, they are getting money, they all cashing out, and this is a distraction from us actually paying attention to what's really going on. Peace, guys. Love ya. See you later. Subscribe, comment, and let me know what you feel below. All right, laters.